This time I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right? So I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody who's married right now, they're married to broke ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies. All I ask of a man is that you're competent, you're not a pussy. If somebody broke into our house at 3 a.m., you would know how to grab a gun and shoot a motherfucker. That's pretty much all we ask. Like, that's pretty much like all girls I know. I don't know one girl who's a gold digger. So stop throwing us all under the bus as if we're all gold diggers, because we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your money. My dating history consists of all broke guys. I actually don't even like rich guys. They have an attitude. They're spoiled brats. They don't know anything about real life. I was raised on a farm with 4 brothers, so I can't deal with the bullshit. I don't like a pussy. I hate pussies. So,
Okay, everyone. This video, and this is for the first time I even talk about this. Before I, react to this video, I will give a shout out to Daily Loud, because I believe they're the only one on, X still posted this video up, because I'm trying to find the original video, but TikTok took it down, and rightfully so. And, everybody was talking about it. And this incident happened in June. Dude, this was 2 months ago when she said what she said. But for those of you that don't know who she is, this is Lily Gaddis. Lily Gaddis, a TikToker, a trat wife, which means traditional wife, basically said the N-word. And I'm going to, I guess her employee found out about this. And I'm going to get to them in a second because this is really, really interesting. So, you said the N-word, who's offensive to black people, right? And then you disrespect immigrants, say what you said about them. But guess what? You don't think that when you go on social media, especially on TikTok, you think that you're untouchable because you're a white woman living in Wilmington, North Carolina? Thinking that you're untouchable and nothing bad will ever happen to you. And guess what? Her employee not only find out what you said, but they took immediately action against that. See, so now let's go to her employee. I'm gonna do a part 2 of this video because I want y'all to see the letter itself. Because I already got the letter and I screenshot it. Well, I screen recorded to see the letter, what she wrote from the company she used to work for. When the owner of the company, who's a migrant, and the manager that she worked for is a black woman, terminated her job. Basically, she is no longer working at the company. See, ladies and gentlemen, and again, I'm gonna do a part 2 about it because I got the letter. Because this is what I'm doing is I couldn't do the letter and the video at the same time. But I will say this: sometimes, if you have an employee or you work under someone and you use that type of word on social media, it is best for you to not do social media. It is best to protect your job and protect what you do for a living. But she doubled down of what she says, right? Um, you basically don't care. And obviously you double down because you did follow white supremacist group on X. So you basically a white supremacist woman. But even white supremacist groups don't take you seriously. They don't think that you're white enough. So it's funny that you come on social media thinking you're untouchable. You're a North Carolina girl, a Southern North Carolina girl, because you live in Wilmington, thinking that basically I'm a white girl, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I will say what I want to say, and nobody will cancel me. Well, so after the incident, which, like I said, told you before, it happened in June, a lot of TikTokers respond and cancel culture her ass. Literally cancel culture her ass, right? And I try to find her TikTok, but I see at least, I think, 6 videos. Because I think she did more than 6 videos. But I think TikTok now probably either suspend her account or terminated her account completely. Because I hardly see 6 videos. I mean, I see only 6 videos. But I'm going to do a part 2 because I'm going to show you guys the letter of what the company says about her and why they terminated her. And it's interesting because, again, you said what you said. You thinking that nothing bad's going to happen to you, or I mean, you think you're safe at your job, and then even in your employee, your manager who is a black woman, and the owner who's a migrant, basically just said, bye-bye, we don't need you anymore. Your services are no longer required. And now you felt like an idiot. You lost your job, but I guess you don't care because you want to be a trad wife anyway. But again, who will want to take you seriously? Everybody on social media talk about freedom of speech. Yes, freedom of speech. We have rights to say what we want to say, and people try to take away your rights, which really they couldn't take away your take away your rights because, number one, you're a white woman, and number two, you've always been protected. The consequences is that, and your mistake was your boss was a black woman, and she saw what you said on TikTok. And then you try to delete your TikTok account, which it really didn't work because you still got 6 videos on there. You probably delete all the videos that you've done, but the damage has been done. And now, 2 months later, because this is for the first time I'm talking about this. This incident happened in June. 2 months later, she's still talking about. I mean, they still double down. She going on X, make things worse. I mean, saying that I'm a proud trad wife and I'm doing this for the people, for the people that's, in other words, for the people that's white. I'm doing it for them. But let's keep it real, guys. Even the white supremacists on X or any other social media ain't taking you seriously. They think in their mind you're not white enough. You're not. I mean, yeah, you say the N-word to black people, but you're not taking it. I mean, you're not that serious. You're not taking things seriously in their minds. So I hope it's worth it. I hope what you did was worth it. And I'm sorry, like, you brought that on yourself. You call immigrants, and I'm not going to say the words. I'm just going to say FODBLFAGC. Well, we already know what that stands for. And gold diggers. Wow. And then you call But look what happened when you said those words. And the same words you said about immigrant, it's the same one that they don't want you around their company no more. It's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and, let me know what you think about this video, because I'm about to do a part 2 of this, because I'm going to show you the letter of response from the company on why they terminated her job or why they terminated her contract, because I want people to understand that, when you work under someone, and especially if someone is either an immigrant or a black person, and you said those words, and you think ain't nothing going to be happening to you because your job is safe, listen, you working under someone, sometimes you need to watch what you say, because you never know who's watching you and what you do on social media. So y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments.